In this video, I'll be sharing an overview of the materials that are available for JA staff to train volunteers. These are new materials we released in 2020. You'll find that these materials are available for different models of volunteering. There are training materials for volunteers who might beam in virtually, volunteers who may record themselves to share with students, and volunteers who will meet with students face-to-face. There are also materials for teachers and for volunteers to support their training needs. And finally, the materials are also organized by the phase of the volunteer process. In the recruitment phase, we offer new materials that are infographics with links and new videos. An infographic is simply a fast way to share with people what JA is about and what volunteers do. This typically would be sent via email, maybe from your organization or from someone inside the organization to recruit potential volunteers. In these materials, you have links where you can customize where the clicks will take the volunteer after they gain interest. We also have several new videos, all designed to help volunteers say, "Oh, I get it." We know volunteers need to see volunteering in action often before they're ready to sign up to volunteer. The next phase, which we classically think of as the volunteer training experience, has four skills that we want volunteers to be. We want them to prepare to be awesome, review the program guide and the JA materials, connect with those educators, and personalize and practice. The first step in this journey is for the volunteer to review the Prepare to be Awesome guide. The guide is a PDF, or it could be web hosted on your website, where volunteers understand the basic responsibilities of volunteering and their roles. That's not all volunteers need, though. We like volunteers to participate in what we call a prep session. We provide prep session slides and activities for various audiences where volunteers will review the materials, answer questions, build confidence, and connect with JA staff. We encourage you to use BCRM, MailChimp, or Constant Contact templates to automate delivery of training materials and reminders. For example, you might want to set up a template to send the Prepare to be Awesome guide as soon as a volunteer signs up to volunteer. We know that that is the time when they're optimally interested and most likely to click on that link and get started preparing. We also encourage you to use apps to make volunteer scheduling easier. Many volunteers told us that they don't worry so much about the overall time commitment, but they do worry about finding a time in their schedule to connect with you. So using scheduling apps can make it easier on you and them to find a time that works to connect. We also encourage you to use automation for retention purposes. So think of having a template that would provide volunteers the opportunity to leave feedback or sign up again as soon as their volunteer commitment has ended. Finally, we want you to know that there's an index where you can look at all of these materials. And when you go to the index, you'll see you can click on the links to find it in the intranet. You can sort by format. So maybe you're looking for slides. You can go in here and unclick everything but slides, and it'll show you just those items. You could also search by model. So maybe you're only looking for things for in-person training. Or maybe you're looking for things just about recruitment. Or finally, maybe you're looking for things just for educator. So these links and the filtering system help you find just what you need so that you can go ahead and create the material or find and use the materials for your best purpose. Finally, we want to say thank you to the JA area staff from across the country who provided samples and feedback that led to these new materials. They did a great job and we're very grateful for their support.